Today, we're diving into an idea that could completely change how you see your home's exterior. We're talking about turning your walls into a living, breathing cooling system. Yeah, a heat shield you can actually grow yourself.
But first, let me ask you something. You know that feeling, right? It's been a blazing hot day, the sun's finally gone, but your house, it just refuses to cool down. You throw up in the windows and you can literally feel the heat pouring off the walls. Well, it's a super common problem, and it turns out there's a really specific reason for it.
The thing is, your house is basically a battery. Not for electricity, though. It's a battery for heat. And this is something called the thermal battery effect. All day long, materials like brick and stone are just soaking up the sun's energy. I mean, a dark brick wall can easily get over 40 degrees Celsius in the sun. That is hot. And all that stored up heat, it slowly creeps through the wall and radiates right back into your living room long after it's gotten dark outside. So, if our building materials are the problem, what's the fix? Well, this is the best part. The solution is elegant, it's natural, and it's probably right outside your door. Let's talk about nature's own air conditioner. The whole concept, and this comes from horticultural expert Graeme Farrer, is to create a living heat shield. And this is so much more than just creating a bit of shade. We're talking about putting a dynamic, active system in place that literally fights the heat for you. Now, the secret weapon in this whole system is a process called transpiration. And this is where the science gets really cool. When plants release water vapor from their leaves, it creates this little pocket of cool air around them. It's just like how sweat evaporating off your skin cools you down. It is, no joke, nature's carbon-neutral air conditioning. And this just shows you what a massive difference it makes. Look at the bare wall. It's just absorbing and pumping out heat. But the plant-covered wall, it's doing 3 jobs at once. The leaves are reflecting sunlight. That whole transpiration thing is actively cooling the air, and the plant itself is physically blocking the sun from ever even touching the wall. It's a total game changer. All right, so we got the what and the why. Now for the fun part, the how. We're going to walk you through a super simple but really effective 1, 2, 3 action plan from Graeme Farrer and Resilient Gardens, so you can actually do this yourself. So here's the roadmap. First, the most important structural piece, the 10-centimeter air gap. Second, a couple of clever maintenance tricks to get the most cooling. And third, we'll introduce you to 3 specific climate hero plants that are absolutely perfect for this. Let's start with the foundation of this whole system, okay? Step 1 is all about the structure. And believe me, getting this part right is absolutely crucial for success. So if there is one thing you remember from this, make it this number, 10 centimeters. That's about 4 inches. This is the magic number. This is the key that unlocks all the good stuff we're talking about. So why is this little gap such a huge deal? Well, when you install your trellis or your wires 10 centimeters away from the wall, you create this channel for air to move. It creates what's called a chimney effect, where hot air rises and just gets whisked away before it ever has a chance to heat up the wall. And, just as important, it stops moisture from getting trapped, which keeps your bricks and mortar safe and sound. Okay, let's build on that structure. Step 2 is all about working smarter, not harder. We're talking 2 simple maintenance wins that give you huge, huge rewards. The first win is just genius. It's using deciduous climbers, the plants that lose their leaves in winter. So in summer, you get this thick, beautiful canopy of leaves giving you maximum shade right when you need it. But in the winter, the branches are bare, which lets that low winter sun hit your walls and give you some nice free passive heating. It's like a self-adjusting thermostat for your house. And the second win, this is a brilliant little trick. It solves one of the biggest sources of heat in your house, your windows. The idea here is to create a living awning. It's so simple. You just train your climbing plants to grow up and over the top of your south-facing windows. This creates a natural little visor of leaves that blocks that high, hot summer sun from ever hitting the glass and turning the room into an oven. And the best part? Your view stays totally clear. Okay, so you've got the structure and you've got the technique. Now you just need the team. So let's meet your 3 climate hero plants, each one picked for its amazing cooling power. First up is the speed demon of the group, the common grapevine. Its superpower? Crazy fast growth and these absolutely huge leaves. Seriously, if you want results fast, this is your plant. Those massive leaves create an incredibly dense shade screen in no time at all. And the payoff? You literally get the amazing bonus of harvesting your own delicious grapes right off your wall. How cool is that? Next, for those walls that get absolutely blasted by the sun, we have the scented screen, Star Jasmine. Now this one is an evergreen, which means it keeps its leaves all year round. So because it's evergreen, its glossy leaves give you that heat-reflecting shield 365 days a year. But the real magic, honestly, happens on a warm summer evening when it releases this heavy, incredible, cooling fragrance. It's the perfect antidote to those sticky summer nights. And finally, our third hero is a tough, native powerhouse that also happens to be fantastic for local wildlife, the common honeysuckle. Honeysuckle plays a totally different game. It creates such a dense, tangled mat of leaves and stems that it actually traps a buffer of cool, still air right up against your wall. So it's not just shade, it's a layer of living insulation that also happens to be a paradise for local birds and bees. So there you have it, the science behind it, the structure you need, and the perfect plants to install your very own living shield. It really all comes down to this fantastic quote from Graeme Farrer. Your garden shouldn't stop at the patio, it should climb the walls. It's such a powerful way to look at your home differently, you know? To see every wall as a chance to grow something amazing.
So as we finish up, the only question left is the one right there. Take a look at your home. Think about that one wall that just bakes in the afternoon sun and ask yourself, which one will you start with?